Alright, so here we go with the Lockdown King. Scores 1-1 so far. And wow, the sniper actually falls right in front of Flamesword. So what happens at the beginning of this game is I grenade the sniper instead of them shooting the barrels. So if they shoot the barrels, they know where the sniper is going to go. But if I grenade it, it goes in a random spot. And it was lucky that it fell right in front of Flamesword. So actually, Flamesword just actually dropped the sniper for Ace. That's really cool. No, he's still alive in there, tries to get the swing. This is going terribly for Optic Game. Oh, Miquin's just outplaying him. And he just jumps off the fucking map. Yeah, sorry for everybody watching on YouTube and Twitch. The audio is a little bit behind my camera because I have a delay on my voice for my whenever I play Halo because I have a problem with my game capture. Really hard to explain, but it is necessary for my game to be behind, or my voice to be behind my video. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, what a really bad play by Ace. So you can easily hear when the rocks are being shot, and to die by rocks in this game is actually pretty embarrassing. Especially in the hill, that's like one of the things you need to pay attention to. It's unfortunate. So here's really cool for me. I got BR control. I like single-handedly got BR control, and now they're stuck at snipe and we're at BR with like 20 seconds left in the hill. Pushing Optic right now at S3, so Ace needs to be careful. There's shots coming from behind. Great grenade kill, but he has to follow it up with at least getting the shield back and relying on his teammate to support him, which is exactly what's going on. Gets that assist. Great plays out of Optic as they get control of C here at the start. Yeah, I mean, that was incredible. He got the grenade kill with the plasma. He then was weak. I think it was one shot, but able to get a couple shots in Miquin before he dropped. Just leaves it for his teammate to clean up. Fantastic. So we're losing 33-17. They actually got a lot of time out of the top B hill. It's actually a pretty impressive amount of time for them. So no one's got any time in this top C hill. C is actually one of the hard. Oh shit! He almost got raped there. No one's got any time in this top C hill. They're just starting to get time, but most of the time people just focus on getting sniper control for the new hill, which I think they really overcompensated for the first 30 seconds of the C hill. They spent too much time not getting the C hill. They could be ahead a lot more than what they are.
See what's going on with him. So I like this play here, right? He's going to go after the BR tower while his teammates are going to worry about the D hill. And the reason for this is because, you know, when you get D control, at that point there's really no options, and he can't stay alive there, but there are no options for players to push. And that creates a difficult situation for Optic. Luckily for them, they held that off. And they are getting time to denial. I mean, he was really just being a nuisance.
So we ended up getting snipe control, and because of that, we end up getting a shit ton amount of time out of this hill. We've gotten the entire 20 seconds so far. Cloud makes a really cute play right there. Not only cute, but really good. As you pretend to go S3, you jump on the ledge to jump S3, and then you go S2. It makes the guy he even went S1, which takes it a step further. It makes the guy who's S2 go up to S3, and it makes it a one-on-one for the guy in the hill. He ended up losing the one-on-one, but it's still like a really good play.
Now E-Hill's coming up here, and sword time. This is big. If Cloud can get the sword inside of the hill, or at least around the BR tower here, exactly, this could be great for them. This could be what they needed, but Ace read that one like a book, and Cloud gets dropped right in the tracks. Yeah, he didn't get to do.
Cloud was looking at another player's screen right there. He could have killed the guy with the sword, but he wasn't focusing enough. So this bottom middle hill, I feel like it's really important to just bum rush it for the first 30 seconds. And then once it gets later and later is when you stop going for it and start getting a library control. He just got punched by his teammate.
The Optic squad gave up a lot of time on D, but despite all that, that lead is still holding strong.
Well, thanks Warboss and Z.
Now it's getting a good chunk of time on there as well, but
thanks for watching, man. And thanks for donating. Shit, I forgot I wasn't supposed to talk to the chat.
So yeah, again, top middle hill is the same as basically the library hill or bottom middle hill. You can't really control the hill too much. So what you do is you just set it for library. So from 30 seconds, but on E hill all the way until B hill starts, is you just want to control library. They can't get in the hill if you have library control. And you see just there, he's just not even like worrying about anything. He's basically there as insurance with the sword. If somebody does end up sneaking over, oh, that was really fucking bad. So especially if he knew we had the sniper, which the ammo is pretty much gone, there's no reason for him to get sniped right there.
Do you not know Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You're 50 and you didn't watch that movie.
So now because he does, he's gonna get his team's blue spawns, which he does spawn blue right there. And we're basically going to be able to push the library, which somebody ends up pushing up. I think it was me. Yeah, I end up pushing up. I do die. But, like, his teammates are bottom middle instead of it's BR.
I do agree with that play. Wouldn't have been all that effective, but still, though, they need to concern themselves with this. And they're getting spawned cross-map, which means that Optic has full control of that tower side. And he goes right back for the snipe. He gets the one shot. Not able to stay alive, but it was.
This is a pretty bad play by Austin. I'm actually really upset. I didn't see that at the event, but rewatching it, I was actually really upset that he didn't go top middle. He just went for the sniper. So from here, we can just sit at snipe and get them out of the hill. We don't really need to push, especially with there being 30 seconds left, and for the fourth hill to be at snipe, we can just sit here. It's actually okay to make either play, but the most important thing is to not just get stuck bottom blue. You want to make sure you spawn your teammates at snipe.
At the very least, it distracted maybe long enough so that his teammates are going to be able to push up, perhaps. I mean, I don't know.
So in King of the Hill, I don't know. I don't think I've talked about this, but I know I haven't talked about it recently. But you can't spawn near the hill. It's actually almost impossible to spawn near the hill. Like, they have to be heavily blocking all the other spots to spawn near the hill. So if there's 3 spawn points, there's BR, which, I mean, there's 2 at BR, but if the hill's top BR, it's gonna, both BR spots are gonna be blocked. There's blue and there's snipe. So if you don't spawn, if you're blocking snipe and hills at BR, they're gonna spawn blue. If you are at snipe and the hills at BR, you're gonna spawn snipe. Like, it's really hard to explain simply, but it's basically like, you know where people are gonna spawn in this game type. So basically, if you have a guy at snipe right now, you're blocking the spawns there. You're blocking your opponent's spawn there, and you're influencing your teammates spawn there. So they're gonna spawn. The other team's gonna spawn at BR every single time. Chig got averaged right there. Instead of staying alive and letting teammates help him, he ended up getting in a 1v1, beating him, but then getting cleaned up. That's a bad play overall. It's not that awful of a play, but he could have done more damage by just hiding and staying alive with the sword. So because he's dead, they end up pushing top middle untouched. They're actually pushing a lot of people top middle. Scotty ends up, Cloud lifts, but he dies instantly, and now they've got the sword pushing. So we only get 25 seconds before they end up pushing, and should be able to clean house. Yeah, they clean house and are going to get the rest of the time.
Even if they hold all 30 seconds, they won't be able to come back here, and they have to concern themselves with the no shield. Is he going to be able to get the slash before? And despite being
oh, he shouldn't have gotten that lunge. He hit the wall. Usually when you hit the wall with the sword, you don't get the lunge. So he has sniper sword here. I think he doesn't die for the rest of the game, but they still end up losing. So it actually makes me debate whether or not it's good to just go for the hill with sniper sword, especially with the bottom, top, mid, and top B hill, or to sit here with sniper sword. I think it's just that we do a really extremely, like, unbelievably great job at dodging the snipe. So watch now as he like tries to get angles on people, but he just fails. Not that he fails, he just fails too. And because of that, it's a 4v3 that we just end up winning. So we're getting hill time while they're all dead, and he has snipe sword. So he is throwing grenades at the hill. If he didn't have an abundance of grenades, he wouldn't be able to do anything right now. He gets a good snipe. But honestly, he should just be going for the hill. Like, after thinking about it for a while, I think you just go for the hill with snipe sword and just say fuck it, especially if you are losing.
Now with that hill going to be rotating over.
So yeah, he's been basically useless. He's gotten 2 snipes and naded the hill a couple of times, but his team's just dying.
Stopping Denial from getting any time on A. They got to be focused on B now. This is the last time we're going to see it as well.
One shot comes in, not able to take the toe off of that member, but they are trailing by 30, and unfortunately for Aries, he's had this power weapon control, but he hasn't been able to do much with it. They haven't really got any time. They're trailing by 30. I mean, it's really all going to come down to the next hill here, because what with 30 left, there's everything's going to come down to this last
Gets
one.
grenaded. So yeah, he's been alive for almost 2 minutes and he's gotten 2 kills. It's not statting. It's just like it's an uncomfortable play. There's a difference between statting and what he's doing. He's not purposely hiding. He's just like not getting any positions to push.
That's something that you see Cloud9 do a lot. Ninja loves to get inside.
They can put the game out of reach right now.
Yeah, they can if possible, and it's going to be what 60 now? Oh no, 50 now. Apologies. So if they get just a couple more points, the game could be well out of reach for Optic Gaming.
It's like Optic didn't realize.
So yeah, we've got library control, so we're not really worried too much about this. We do have a guy top blue, but he's doing a look at that. Look at that great play. I don't know who that was. It might have been me, but dodging the guy with the sniper. Hey, I'm streaming.